Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to hook up this Super Rack to this Yamaha FX. So if you don't happen to have this particular Yamaha FX model, I'm going to go ahead and leave some information right here and below the screen on which models of this Yamaha you can hook up this Super Rack to. So the only tool that you need to hook up this Super Rack to the Yamaha is a pair of pliers to tighten everything down. Alright everyone, just before we get this Super Rack installed on your Yamaha, I have two important things that you need to know about this rack for your Yamaha. Number one is going to be transportation. So if you're going from point A to point B, make sure if you have that Super Rack on your ski that it is completely tightened down as if you were going out riding. For example, tighten down those turnbuckles, tighten those wing nuts, and use the pliers to make sure you have a good tight fit when transporting your ski with the Super Rack attached. Number two is storage of the Super Rack. So it's advised after you're done your ride just to go ahead and disconnect the Super Rack and store it away. Or if you're going to keep the rack on your ski, it's very important to release some of the tension from these turnbuckles so that you don't have any added pressure on your deck mats. Alright guys, so as you can see, this Super Rack does come equipped with all of the hardware needed. These turnbuckles are included and already put onto the Super Rack when you receive it. So this rack will fit on any of the skis that are using the turnbuckle system, like a Yamaha, Kawasaki, or even if a Sea-Doo does not have the Link system, this turnbuckle system will be good for that. This particular Yamaha FX model does come with the D shackle, which is going to be needed to hook it up. Alright, so on the bottom of the Super Rack, you'll see that this is going to fit right into the back of the deck on this Yamaha. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so just before we get the Super Rack on the back deck here, we got to make sure we take this ladder and pull it out of the way so that the Super Rack will fit right into here. And here's a quick tip for you. Let's just grab this screwdriver right here. We're going to pull the ladder down and we're just going to insert the screwdriver right here, and that'll keep the ladder down while we get this thing installed. Now that we have the ladder out of the way, we've got the rack on the back deck, and you can see these fittings right here are going to fit right into the back deck. So let's go ahead and just put those on there. They fit really snug, nice and tight, and we're just going to push that in there until it's nice and snug right up towards the back deck. But also, as a quick tip, you want to make sure that the rack is centered right behind the seat before you start tightening everything down. The FX is going to use the D shackle, so we're going to go ahead and put that in first, which makes the installation a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there, and we want to make sure that when we do it, is we put the U shackle in, and so the threads are up, which is the easiest way. And then we're going to go ahead and put the bolt in. And tighten that down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it through to come out this way. The reason why we want it this way, guys, is because with this pin up here is not going to be rubbing up against anything when we finally hook the rest of the system up. So the next step is to use the turnbuckle system to go ahead and get these into the U-shackle here. So we're going to take your carabiners and just hook them right up inside there. And two, so we have those carabiners hooked up. So now we're going to go ahead and take the turnbuckle system and get those tightened down. So a really quick tip as you're tightening these down is you want to make sure you're tightening them all at the same time so that you're not having one pull on one side versus the other. Again, we want to tighten them down simultaneously. And you'll see it'll start to tighten up. And when you feel that's good and tight, there we go. Then we're going to go ahead and take our wing nuts here. Okay, so now we're just going to use our pliers just to tighten this down. So now we have a good tight fit on this turnbuckle system. It is super simple to get this Super Rack onto this Yamaha, and I've got to say it is very, very, very sturdy. Just to show you really quick, that ladder fits up nice and snug right to the rack, no problem. Let's take a quick look. All right, so really quick to take off the rack. Let's make sure we get the ladder out of the way first. We're gonna use that screwdriver, place it inside here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the wing nuts. And then the turnbuckles, we'll get those done. We'll go up to our carabiners. Disconnect those. All right, then lastly is your D-shackle. So we'll get that off. All right, so to take off the rack, just give it a good pull off here. That is it, guys. That is the installation for the Super Rack on this Yamaha. Now you're all set, ready to get in the water. Thank you for watching. My name is Derek. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone that might need it.